Amanda from the Fiction Fairy, and today I'm bringing you a book haul and an unboxing. I've tried to save up all the books I've been getting in recently from the mail so that way I could show them to you guys at once, but I have opened up some of these and I threw away their packaging, and some of the others I opened up but left them in the packaging because I'm an extremely impatient person, and I was like, you know what, I need to just go ahead and film this because I want to put these on my shelves. I'm getting impatient, and so I decided to just go ahead and show you guys them today. So the first thing that I got was something absolutely fantastic, and it's something that I won, and I won this from Troy Towell's channel, and he had this amazing giveaway where you asked him a question and then he randomly, I think he put it maybe into a random number generator, and it chose 3 winners, and I was one of the winners. I was so excited, not only because he one of my best friends here on BookTube, but just the fact that I actually won something. I just absolutely could not believe it. And what I won was not a book like you would think, but it's something better than the book. And I know you're thinking, what could possibly be better than the book? Let me show you. What could be better than the book is this. This is a notebook, and it has an absolutely amazing, gorgeous cover. She looks like a little brown mermaid with purple hair, this gorgeous butterfly flower in her hair. It's just, she's so adorable. I love it. And what this is, if you're wondering, like, why did you want a notebook? This is a custom-made notebook by Troy. Now, I personally love notebooks, journals, because I love the covers of them, but I have a bad habit about not writing in them because I don't want to ruin them. I want to save them. But I've never had anything custom made like this, and this drawing, this picture, this is Troy's work, and he signs it here at the bottom, and I thought that this was just really special. I've never had anything like this before, and I think that this is much better than a book could be, because, you know, very rarely do you get to have something that your friend did and that's a part of them, and so I really, really love this notebook. I appreciate Troy doing these notebooks for everybody, and I'm so glad that I was able to win one of them. Now, I will link Troy down in the box below, and I will also link the website where you can purchase these notebooks if you'd like to. There's so many to choose from. I had such a hard time picking which one I wanted, but I finally settled on this one. So I'm so excited about this. I haven't decided if I'm going to write in it. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it because it's just so beautiful. I haven't even taken it out of the packaging yet, so that will to be determined on that one. So that's the first thing that I got in. The second thing I got in was Ashes to Ashes by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. And this is the 3rd book in the Burn for Burn series. There's Burn for Burn, Fire for Fire, and then Ashes to Ashes. And this comes out in September. And I got this for review from Simon & Schuster. So I was so excited about that because this story, I think it's just a story about girls getting back at people who hurt them, and it's like a tale of revenge, and so I'm really excited to start reading it. I do have the other 2 books, so I was so excited to get this 3rd one for review. So I was like, yes, so excited to just marathon this and get this read so I can review this for you guys. So thank you to Simon & Schuster on that one. The next book I got was The Vanishing Season, and this is by Jodi Lynn Anderson, and this is from Harper. And I have read this book. I have not reviewed it yet, but I did read it. This was an okay read for me, but I am excited that I was able to get it. It has a gorgeous cover. It's like embossed. You can feel it. Absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to put my review up for you guys about that. So I am excited that Harper sent this to me. The next book I got was I Become Shadow, and this is by Joe Shine. And I got this in for review from Soho Teen because I did a blog tour for this, and I put an excerpt of the book up. So I am excited to read this book. It sounds kind of like a mystery. I don't know if she's trying to run away from something and she wants to become not physically invisible, but invisible. But shoot, maybe it's physically invisible. I don't know, because she looks kind of invisible like that. The cover reminds me of Arclight. So I think that that's kind of cool. So I was really happy that Soho Teen sent this to me, and I cannot wait to read that. Now, let's get started on some of the packages. And I purchased this book for myself. So this just came in, and this is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. And this is the 3rd book in the Grisha trilogy. And I have the first one now, which is Shadow and Bone, and now I have the third one. And so now I just need to get the second one, and then I'm going to marathon the heck out of this series because I've heard that it is absolutely wonderful. And this cover is just, I mean, need I say more? Absolutely, oh, so beautiful. You guys know I love a good cover buy, and this was just amazing. And this is the prettiest cover, I think, out of all of them. So I'm very excited to get to that. The next package I got was a package from Harper again. And in here I have Farrel by Holly Schindler. And this comes out in September. And I'm not too sure what this is about, but this is a wicked game of cat and mouse. So I'm going to assume that somebody is chasing somebody, possibly somebody is trying to murder somebody. That would be my take about what this book is going to be about. But I'm very excited to read this book, and I really like the cover. It's very like blurry and mysterious, so I think it's super cool. The next book I got was Sanctum, and this is by Madeline Ruth. And I have been waiting for this book for so long. Now, Madeline's first book, the first book in this, I'm not sure if it's going to be a series or, oh, it's a sequel, so maybe it's just going to be a duology. I'm not quite sure. This comes out in September, but this is the second book, and the first book is called Asylum. I loved Asylum. I know it got some like mixed reviews on it, but to be honest with you, Asylum terrified me. I was so scared, and yeah, towards the middle of the book, you kind of sort of figure out what's happening and how it's going to end, but I still was scared. And I remember reading Asylum at night and literally having to stay up with my light on for a little bit because I could not go to sleep because I was absolutely terrified, thinking that clearly I was going to be abducted in the middle of the night, taken away, killed and murdered, because it really did just scare me that much. So I absolutely love that book. And I've been waiting for this one to come out, so I'm so happy that I got this for review. Super excited! The next book I got was Undead with Benefits, and this is by Jeff Hart. And this is a sequel to Eat Brains Love. Now, I do have Eat Brains Love, but I have not read it. I'm not really sure if this one's going to be for me, but I might give it a try and see what this is all about. It has an interesting cover. It has like a slushy spilled keys, black Twizzlers, which nobody likes black Twizzlers, ugh, some Cheetos, and then some smeared ketchup, and some what look to be M&Ms, so that's an interesting looking cover, so we'll see about this one. The next book I got was The Far Dawn, and this is book 3 of the Atlanteans, and this is by Kevin Emerson. And I have book 1 of the Atlanteans, but I do not have book 2. So I guess in order to read this, I would need to get number 2. And I think this series is about kids who are, I don't know if they're ancestors of the underground world Atlantis, or if they're actually from Atlantis. But I think that they're descendants of people of Atlantis, and they kind of find out throughout the first book and the second book and then this book about the fact of who their ancestors are, and I don't know if maybe how to find Atlantis and bring it back. I'm not quite sure, but I think that that's what this book is about. And the last one I got from Harper was Deliverance, and this is by C.J. Redwine. And this is the third book, and there's Defiance and Deception, and I do have Defiance and Deception, and I heard that they are really good, and this also comes out in September. And so since I have this one, I think I do want to marathon this, because I've heard really good things about this. I heard that the main character is like a really strong lead, and I generally don't read books that have like a super strong lead girl, but this sounds like a really cool book, and I think that it is going to be an interesting read. So we'll see if I'm able to marathon them, because I do want to see what this series is all about. So that is the last set of books I got from Harper. And then I ordered 3 books from Amazon, and I was so excited because I have seen these books since they first came out, and they just always look so beautiful, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to get them. I got them through secondary sources, but through Amazon, and I was able to get all 3 in hardback. I think it cost me like $10 for all of them, so I was super, super excited about that. And it is The Girl in the Steel Corset, The Girl in the Clockwork Collar, and The Girl with the Iron Touch. And these are all by Katie Cross. And these are like steampunk books. And I'm not quite sure what exactly the real story is, but I just know that they're steampunky, and they have kind of mixed reviews, but I just thought that the covers, I mean, just look absolutely beautiful. I mean, let me see if I can kind of hold them semi-up. I mean, who doesn't love these covers? So, and the backs really don't give too much away. I mean, this says, there's a darkness within me, something I can't always control. If you like a girl with a secret side, you're gonna love me. So, I'm assuming that these girls have some sort of power within them. Maybe they're part of a secret society. I don't really read a lot of steampunk, but I think that the concept of steampunk is cool. I watch a lot of movies that are kind of steampunky, and I think it's super interesting, so I cannot wait to read a book that is steampunkish. So I'm super excited about that. It's weird because these are shorter and like chunkier than regular hardbacks. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know why I just noticed that, but I did. So yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And guys, that is all the books I've gotten over the past couple of weeks, and I'm super excited to read them. Geez, my TBR list is just growing and growing. It's getting a little bit hideous here, so I need to kind of get on top of the things that I want to read. But I wanted to go ahead and show those to you guys, and if you've read any of them, let me know in the comment box below. If you want to read any of them, let me know in the comment box below. If you have anything else to say about them, let me know in the comment box below. And just thank you guys so much for coming past the Fiction Fairy and watching my book haul, unboxing, and my contest win that I got from Troy Towell, my notebook. So I'm super excited about that. So thanks so much for coming by, guys. See you later.